To write an effective thesis statement, there are guidelines that you can follow, so you have to take note of them. You have to follow the guidelines, okay, in writing the thesis statement. Number 1, thesis statement should be written in a complete sentence with a clearly stated topic or subject. Remember that a complete sentence has a subject and a predicate. Example, the incorrect one, irrelevance of difference between men and women in terms of their human beings. It is not a complete sentence at all. For the correct one and the complete sentence, the irrelevances between men and women in terms of being human beings are different. So, you have the second guidelines. It should not be too narrow nor too broad, and it should contain at least 2 details. Take note of the difference between the incorrect and the correct example. Men and women are different. For the correct example, men and women are different in terms of physical aspect and biological growth and development. So those are the 2 details, physical aspect and biological growth and development. For the third guideline, avoid an awkward thesis statement that states the obvious. For example, the incorrect one, today I will talk about how the gender of job applicants affects the judgment of employers when hiring. The obvious one there is today I will talk about, so omit it. The gender of the job applicants greatly affects the judgment of employers when hiring. So this is the correct example. For the fourth guidelines, enumerated details should have the same level of significance. If one of the details can be classified under another detail, just omit it. So take note of the examples again. The incorrect: overseas Filipino workers, or OFWs, help raise the country's economy, add more revenues, and promote the hospitality of Filipinos. Take note of the phrase inside the parentheses. I'm going to omit it later on. The correct one, overseas Filipino workers, or OFWs, help raise the country's economy and promote the hospitality of Filipinos. The phrase inside the parentheses is under the classification of country's economy. That is why it is omitted. For the fifth guideline, which is the last, it should not state the absolute fact because it will not present any central idea that can be developed further. For example, the incorrect one, Rizal Park is located in Manila. It cannot be developed further. The correct one, Rizal Park, which is located in Manila, is a reminder of our nationalism and revolution. Nationalism and revolution can develop it further.